Again, ask a private investigator, Ken Childs, 26 years of experience. And I see on Google, what happens when a private investigator gets caught? So it does happen, folks. You know, we do our best, and people are just, what can I say? They're just freaking paranoid, especially those that are committing crimes and or they live in a sketch neighborhood, they're alert. Or, you know, you just got a guy who's a and thinks he's 007 and he's just looking over his shoulder all the time. So when a private investigator gets caught, I direct my team, you know, let's say we're out on a surveillance, I direct my team, if they feel they're being double taked, to just peel off. It's better to just come back another day, different time, different vehicle, and give it another go, versus just absolutely burning it to the ground or just scaring the shit out of the person that you're following, right? Like, that defeats the purpose of what we're supposed to be doing. I've seen it go to the extreme when people have been caught. Luckily, none of my team, but you'll see, if you Google it, you'll see YouTube videos on private investigators getting approached, you know, like, what are you doing here? You know, especially this chick on TikTok, oh my God, she gets picked off on every case she's on. Oh, I'm just a girl waiting for someone, duh. But I've seen it escalate to where people have pulled PIs out of the car and like physically beaten them up. My take on that is, hey pal, you totally blew it. You know, you probably had like 20, 30 tips that told you it's time to peace out, you know, and come back another day. So kind of the gambit, right? What happens when a PI gets caught? A little bit of all the above. You know, it's if the PI is, you know, truly paying attention to his or her surroundings, they'll know it's time to just dip. The other private investigator is terribly not so in tune and just dumb, and they end up getting their ass kicked, you know. So that's what happens when PIs get caught. Oh, and if you happen to call the police on us, it's really no big deal. Sometimes they'll rip us out of the car. I've never had that happen. I have seen it happen. After, you know, a couple lines of questions, they typically let us go. I have sensed neighbors have had issue with my car. I'll call in the police. I've had them kind of not really dig the situation, and I'll meet them like a block later, give them ID, all that other good stuff. So that's kind of a whole series on what happens when a private investigator gets caught. So I hope that was informative.